going to start right here. This is going to be, this is your gray in your 1.5 inch. Now, the gray, the navy, the pink, and the purple, all in 1.5 inches, are really for you if you have shoulder length hair or longer. Like I use the 1.5 inch, so shoulder length hair and longer. If you have shorter hair, we are down to one color that's going to work for you, but it's a good color. The pink 1 inch. The pink 1 inch is going to be for everyone who's got hair shorter than, I would say, shoulder length. So it's also going to come with a really great bag, which the bag is kind of key because it's great for travel. You don't have to worry about getting too hot. I keep mine in my bag all the time. So this is Maria McCool. So good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Maria not only is our friend here at QVC, she is the owner of a really prestigious salon in the Philadelphia area. And you were saying to me just a second ago that you can't even get the Perfector at your own salon.
I know.
This model is exclusive to QVC until the end of the year.
Yes. And we listened because their clients wanted to have, you know, more options on it, more options with colors, changed it to the digital, but we still have it here and people come to the salon all the time to look for it, but we do not have this one here, unfortunately.
But you really developed this because you had your clients coming to you saying, when you do my hair, it looks so nice, but then when I get home and I'm getting ready for work or I have a special event, I can't get my hair to look good.
Exactly.
So this makes getting good hair like so
right.
simple.
And what I heard the most, and I'm sure you say it to your stylist too, is that, you know, I can't get the volume and the lift that you get and the smoothness, like all those things at the same time, volume, lift, smoothness, it's too much. So with the Perfector, the teeth are really great. They really let the hair stay on the barrel nicely without getting the crimps and the singes that you get from clamps. And also, the teeth protect you from heat. So I have this on the high setting right now, but I can put my hand completely on it. I have it resting right on Cindy's scalp, and I'm not burning her. So for those of you, like my clients, that have wounds on their forehead and their ears and their neck, no longer will that happen with the Perfector.
So as you're talking about that, I'm watching her hair suddenly get volumized. If you have the Perfector at home and you want to chat about it, our testimonial line is open, 1-800-395-1601. But if you're sitting at home right now and you're on the fence, maybe you want to get it as a gift, or you're thinking, I could really use that myself, and you're wondering, is it really that easy? It is. Now she's doing it herself.
And I like to give it to Cindy because, you know, I'd like you to see how it is simple to do yourself. And it's different. So when you do get the Perfector, the great thing is you get to first pick your setting that works best for your hair. It goes from 325 degrees all the way to 395 degrees. So we have some technology that I can show you. Why is it different? Why do I need to make this investment? Again, you get to choose the perfect setting for your hair type, and what that does, it turns on the fusion technology. We're marrying ceramic technology. That's what evenly heats the barrel, and it starts to smooth and shine your hair. And then that ionic technology, that's what's giving you that moisture into the hair, and that's why you get very, like, the volume into it along with the long-lasting curl.
So this has been really, really popular today. In fact, our pink 1 inch is now the most limited, and that is the only color that we have in the 1 inch. And who is going to use the 1 inch, and who goes with the 1.5 inch?
Right, so if you're shoulder length and above, you'll go with the 1 inch.
So are you using the 1 inch on her right now?
I'm using the 1 inch, and Cindy's using the 1 inch as well. If you're longer than that, you want to go with the 1.5 inch. Now, of course, I use both. You said you use the 1.5 inch.
Actually, now my hair is shoulder length, but I only have the 1.5 inch at home, and that's what I use all the time, and I love, and that's what works for me. But if you have shorter hair, definitely you want that 1 inch, and if you do want that, I would not wait because it is by far the most limited. FYI, mine is turned on that I'm holding to 395. And I'm still just holding it on my hands.
I know.
That's what makes it so easy. You don't burn yourself.
It's impossible to burn yourself. I cannot tell you how many of my clients have wounds, literally, on their neck, and scars.
Especially people with shorter hair.
Scars, right, exactly. You know, it's just, I was so tired of seeing that I thought, you know, there's got to be a way that we can do something that we can still use the heat but not damage, one, the hair, and two, your skin. So as you can see, as I'm flipping her hair up, Christy did a great job. She did it all under, but I'm changing it. But look how, I'm just gonna pick her hair up for a minute. Watch, I can put this right on her neck. I'm not burning her. I'm not burning her hair. And remember, this is chemically treated hair. So if you're somebody who has a little bit of damage, or you're doing a lot of highlights to your hair, or you know, you're a very high lift blonde like Christy, This is not going to split your ends, damage your ends. As you can see, every time I put it on her ends, they just look shinier and fuller, and that's that moisture going in there.
And
Look at that.
Maria, we
That's
should
great.
mention, if you're sitting at home and you're wondering, like, what's the trick? How good is this really? Is it going to do what they say it's going to do? We need to let you know that in that before and after you saw with Christy, she came in here with that before, and they did not shampoo her or blow her dry to get the after. The only difference is that you ran the perfector through her hair. And that's really important, because it's one thing to show before unstyled and then here, oh, and then we washed her hair, and then we gave her a big blowout, and then we used the perfector. No, no. She went from before unstyled to after with just the perfector. So that's why I like the perfector. I'm not that great with a blowout, frankly. Like, I'm not great at getting my hair with the blow dryer looking perfectly. The perfector does what I cannot do with a blow dryer.
Isn't that the best? And I want to show this. I love showing this tip on Christy, because most of my clients want this little bit of lift up here. So you just over direct it, set that perfector in there, just hold on to it for 5 to 10 seconds. And then what you're going to see is this great, nice pop right there that everybody wants, you know, a little bit more lift in their crown at the root area. It's that simple.
It's so easy, too, because I use it on my hair. I've been doing my hair a little bit wavier. Yeah. And actually, tonight it's not even that wavy, because you can make it straight, too. Yeah. But I love it. I put it in, and I kind of just spin it like this. Like so here's, actually, I don't have a mirror, so if this looks weird, you're just going to have to forgive me. But what I do is I just spin it, and then I just keep spinning it, and I pull it through, and then I get a curl. Oh, we're over here. I get a curl just like that. So so now I'm getting those like kind of beachy waves, just by doing this, and then that's it.
And what you're doing is you're keeping it vertical, and that's why it'll never get caught. Because I know a lot of people are asking, like, am I going to get that thing caught in my hair?
You don't.
If you keep it vertical, it doesn't get caught.
I did that without a mirror, and you don't. So
look at what she's done.
So as we've been talking,
I know. Look,
she's been busy. Take a look at her before and after.
So isn't that great? I mean, she's getting all this lift and volume. This is the difference. With a curling iron, you can get curl, but basically you're putting your hair between two clamps. So you actually take the cuticle of your hair, you flatten it in the clamps, and then you try to curl it. But the difference with the perfector, you're putting that moisture in there. Look at she didn't just get some curl in here, but she got some lift and she got some volume. And in the back, I love what she did in the back. She got a lot of lift and a lot of volume. And because you can't burn yourself, you don't have to have eyes in the back of your head. You just kind of just roll at it and get your lift. So it's very, very simple to do.
And over 2,000 have been ordered just today. And again, she did not come in with her before unstyled hair, and then we washed it and dried it and then just used the perfector to touch it up. She went from before and after just using the perfector, and it is really fast. Now, if you have shorter hair like she has, you're going to want this 1 inch. We're down to 1 inch in the pink only. It's been very popular, and it is our most limited. If you want this before the holidays, you have your heart set on it, now's the time to order. And then if you want the 1.5 inch, and that's what I typically use, we have it in gray, navy. Gray's the most limited, though, in that color size. Gray, navy, pink, and purple. It comes with the bag that you see right here, and it's a phenomenal value, because you would expect to spend usually $119 just for the perfector. We're giving you the perfector and the bag and easy pay. Now you're getting it home for $24.33. And I'm going to go to the phones in 1 second, but
look who we have here.
You know this lady, right? If you watch QVC a lot, this is Sharon Hamby-Roby. She's one of our interior designers here, and a model today. I always said she was
my
pretty
debut as a model.
Exactly. So Sharon, do you use the perfector, or is this the first time?
No, this is the first time.
She's been asking me, and
So this is your maiden perfector voyage.
Yes.
Live on television. So why is this a good fit for Sharon?
Well, what's perfect about it? Now, Sharon is sporting a whole new style now, right,
yes,
Sharon?
Yes, I am.
So, and her hair is silver, which is new for her. And she had asked me before, I don't want to damage my hair. My hair's different now.
Yep.
It has a whole different texture, right? You told me like it's a completely different texture.
And you don't mind if I say why,
no,
right?
No, go ahead.
So we are so happy to say that Sharon is a cancer survivor.
That's right.
And so you went away for a while, got healthy, came back with very short hair, and you were telling me even off camera, the texture's changed, and now you're doing your natural silver.
That's right, and I had no idea how to style my hair. I said this to Maria several times. I just let it do whatever it's going to do now, because I have no idea what else to do.
We're getting you hooked up with a perfector.
I know. And you know, we were walking in the parking lot when we were leaving the one night, and she said, will that work for me?
Yeah.
She said, you know, because she was trying to figure out how, and this is how easy it is. So I put it in there. She's watching so she can see. All we have to do is literally roll back. That simple. So it doesn't matter. And all it does is soften. And do you see the shine?
Oh,
and
look
you
at
see
you.
the
Look
lift.
at this before
and all
and
I have to
after.
all I have to do is put it in. And she has product in here, but it's okay. It's breaking right through. It's perfect for second day. And those of you who have gorgeous silver hair just like Sharon, the wonderful thing about this is it will not singe your hair, so there'll be no yellowing.
Sharon,
and
she
that's
did your
the
hair
difference.
that fast
Look,
in the
that's
time it took us
incredible.
to chat. So in the before,
beautiful?
adorable, really cute,
Right?
kind of
Let's show
running
the back.
around style. I mean, that's her great hair.
Look at this.
But in the after, now look how elegant.
Right.
Somebody better be taking you out to dinner after this.
And you know, the other thing I've had is kind of dull looking hair because of it being the texture that it is, and I didn't know
Look
what to
at-
do.
Yeah, and every time I brush it, there's shine in there. Do you see how we just took that calic? Not only does this give you the curl you're looking for, but do you see how we're volumizing that so there's a little more thickness after I use it, so you can't see through that, and then just brush that shine right in.
Sharon, I love this on you.
Great.
Oh
Oh my word!
God.
You're the
Hey
best.
Sharon, A253511. I think you need this.
I think I need it too.
Actually, Carolyn from California is on the line, and I think she actually has one of these. Hi, Carolyn. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Fantastic. Now, you already own the Perfector, right?
Oh, yes.
Oh, so okay.
And
We
in
would love your
fact-
review.
The lady that just spoke before me
Sharon,
took
yeah.
away a good bit of what I was going to say. I do love it. I couldn't use a curling iron to save my life. And I have long, thick, silver virgin hair about to the middle of my shoulder blades.
Oh, beautiful.
it sounds so pretty.
My problem is that if my scalp gets hot if I'm working, or if there's the slightest bit of humidity outside,
Yep.
and I can come in with this. I don't even have to section it. You know, like a lot of them, it's
Yeah.
the formal sectioning with the clips, and you hold it up. I can simply tilt my head over and brush it through, and by the time, within 5 minutes, I'm ready to go out the door, and it's silky and silvery. It does not burn it, because that's one thing I'm really picky about.
Well, of course, when you have silver hair, you
God.
don't want it to burn because it'll start to go yellow. So, yeah, I
Yes.
get it. Carolyn, you know, Maria was telling me once that her daughter, who's in college right now, has long hair and her hair is straight, and she actually heats this up and uses it
brushes
just
it.
like a hairbrush just to brush it through so she gets the smooth and shine. So, I mean, there's just so many ways you can use
Yeah.
it.
I'm
Yes,
so happy
and it
it's
does
working.
a nice job of turning the ends under if you want just that little bit of
right,
turn under,
right.
Yeah.
so it's not thick straight. And
Right,
it's-
right.
Like I say, I have thick hair, so if I've got the end and I'm trying
yeah.
to turn it under the whole thing, that's a significant amount, and this does it with no problem.
Oh, that's great. Well, Carolyn, you probably just
Thank
helped a
you
lot
so
of women who
much.
are thinking, should I get it? Should I not get it? Thanks for the review. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're most welcome. My pleasure. Thank
Thank
you.
night.
you. Thanks
Bye-bye.
for calling.
So,
Bye-bye.
here,
That's so great.
here it is, whether you're trying to think, what should I get her for the holidays? Or if you're thinking, I have holiday parties coming up, I want to be able to do my own hair and make it look beautiful. This is the way to go. It's the Perfector. 4 easy payments of just $24.33. We are now last call in the pink 1-inch. What's interesting is
Yeah,
that you're
watch
actually
this.
using the 1.5 inch on
Yes,
her.
I'm using the 1.5 inch. I can go right close to her scalp. Sue's got really curly hair and it's beautiful. And she can wear it, came in natural like this, which is nice. But how about with your curly hair you want to change? So it's very simple to bring the Perfector in, let it sit there a minute, and then just go to a smoother look.
You know what?
Right?
I love this because I
that's
think
so
in the
quick.
before, her hair is adorable.
Right.
But it is nice to have
Sorry.
options. Like with the Perfector, I'll wear my hair very straight one day, curly the next. It just gives you versatility.
And how many of you with curly hair out there, I know because I have curly hair, and you try to go at it with the blow dryer and then it turns into a hot mess because, you know, there's more frizz
That's
putting
hard.
yes.
A
more
blowout, like
frizz.
giving yourself a blowout's tough.
Right.
So just so you know, if you do want it in the 1.5 inch, we still have it in our gray, our navy, our pink, and purple. But if you want it in the 1 inch, that's going to be for you if you have shorter hair, pink only, and only 600 available. This is exclusive to QVC through the end of the year, so you can't get it anywhere else. Now's the time to get it. Maria, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And this is still at 395 degrees, and I'm still holding it like this. It's awesome. It's so good to see you. No
Thank you.
burns. All right. Leah's going to give us a little sneak preview of something coming up this weekend because you know in QVC, it's always better than Black Friday. Hey, Leah.
Thank you, Sandra. Yes, better than Black Friday for sure. So, in front of me, what you see is our best today's special value computer value that we will